But hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
Sometimes if they're Redbone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark. If you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so last one, guys.
Final round.
Now we're not going to mention names for certain reasons, right?
Yes.
For a bunch of legal implications. But if you guys are in our community, we talk about this extent. Which are traits of feminine women? What's her gram?
What's your Instagram?
Dude,
Man?
you
got
are
a lot of love today.
Yeah, baby.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, just keeping it real. I don't really date black girls. it's not because like most black girls are like annoying. How to put this ratchet, and they don't know how to like be
Carry
reserved. You're like the complete opposite.
You are not the
props to you.
stereotype.
Yeah,
You are not the stereotype.
You are not the same. That's
So
awesome.
yeah, so we'll give you that compliment. Too.
What's
It's
your
a pleasure.
Instagram?
It's Crystal Faye.
Come on and get your sign. Come on and get your sign.
I'ma say it like this. Black women, man, y'all definitely have to. There's nothing wrong with being upset for what people of your color say about you guys. All skin folks and kin folks, and we all know that, right? We can all agree, right? All skin folks and kin folks, and they one of them. It's crazy how when you got guys that look just like you, and even women, but we're gonna talk about guys on this one. When you got black guys that look just like you, that have mothers, sisters, aunties, and grandmamas, and cousins, and they black as well. When you outcast a black woman, you are really displaying the mindset and the mentality of a white supremacist. No matter what tangibles you think you're bringing to your podcast about real estate or dating or any of that stuff, you're doing them a favor. You're doing the dominant society a favor when you say things like that. Sad to say, there's always going to be black women that show up on their podcast because people love clout. Clout is one hell of a drug. It is. So that's the most unfortunate thing about this whole situation and guys that have platforms like them. You're not going to be able to stop them. It's almost like how one would get upset and a lot of women would get upset and disappointed when they see women call Kevin Samuels, and they'll be like, man, why y'all keep doing this to yourselves? Look, entertainment is gonna always be entertainment. It's gonna prevail. You can't stop it, all right? One monkey don't stop no show, and that's just what it is. But I would love to see a time when black women get to a place where they just don't even pay this type of shit no mind. I would love it. I would say leave that to the fellas, to be honest. Leave it to people like myself to spray these guys, man. If y'all want to turn up, and go ahead and turn up. Get your petition going. Start filing YouTube reports. Really start going hard in the paint when it comes to hate speech and everything, because calling these women Shaniquas and don't get down with the brown and saying just disrespectful stuff, man. You don't have to degrade someone. It's one thing to have a preference, and we all know that, man. Yes, there are dusties everywhere. There are dusty black women. There are dusty black men. There are dusty Jamals out here. So while you saying Shaniqua, there are Jamals out here too, or Tyrone. That's what they say, right? As the most typical, stereotypical name that they can put on black dudes. When you got it in this realm, it's these guys, like, it's so crazy because they so smart, they stupid. You think at least they think they smart. You so smart, you dumb as hell. Dumber than a bucket of rocks. They don't even understand what you're really doing to yourself. You're shooting yourself in the foot before you even get to where you at. And yeah, you have the success, you have the money, you have the platform, you have the rockhead dudes that follow you because they see something in your platform that they can relate to. But it's a lot of busters out there. Birds of a feather flock. What? All right, I don't think I need to say it no more. So that's the most unfortunate part about it as well. Top two. It's a bunch of dudes that's gonna enable their bad behavior. So I'ma just say this, man. These dudes are clowns. These dudes are clowns. They done already shot themselves in the foot. Even if they want to go mainstream at this point, that video is always gonna circle around. And it's one thing to not have a preference of dating inside your race, but it's another when you think you're doing the community a favor by teaching so-called game and don't even understand you're disrespecting someone who looks just like you, who is somebody's sister, who's somebody's auntie, who could be somebody's grandma one day, somebody's mama, somebody's daughter you disrespecting in front of the others. It's 4 other white women sitting right there, all right? And you want to go there and disrespect that woman to make her feel as small as an ant, even though you so-called gave her a compliment. It's almost like saying no disrespect before you disrespect somebody. That's exactly what they did to that woman. You can see it all on her face. And then you see the woman next to her, she's smiling. Like, they get off on stuff like that. You know, women like them, they get off on stuff like that. A lot of it won't come out their mouth on camera, because they have these conversations behind closed doors. Everybody talk about each other behind closed doors, but there's a way how you do it, man. There's a way to disagree and not be in favor of something without taking them down into the disrespectful lane. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. So, black women, I would say, for real, if y'all want to do something about it, man, y'all need to get y'all cancellation papers and boots and put them on. Put y'all big girl panties on and get these fools out of here. For real. I don't know how y'all gonna do it, but y'all got to get better at it than just putting it on Shade Room and turning up. Y'all got to start hiring lawyers. Y'all got to start hitting up. Y'all got to start really doing it the paper route. That's the only way how things are gonna get fixed around here. Because honestly, as bad as you want this type of content off the internet, it ain't gonna leave the internet, because there's a lot of people that feel this way. Sad to say, there's a lot of people that agree with these guys, man. And it's just sad that they put all black women, all brown and darker shade women, into the Shaniqua category, when they know damn well every woman ain't no Shaniqua, just like every man ain't no doggone Jamal or Tyrone. They know that. And the fact that you got a nigga sitting up there that's as black as Wesley Snipes, for real, as black as my damn t-shirt, talking about he don't mess with black women. Okay, bro, you don't mess with black women. We get it, bro. But you really tried to embarrass that girl. And all you're doing is really low-key embarrassing yourself, even if you don't feel it. All you're doing is making yourself look like a damn fool. And you wonder why you got this podcast and you got this YouTube channel with a bunch of simps and beta males following your ideology about what you think about women and why they're this and why they're that. Don't get it twisted. Everybody got their flaws. Every gender has their stuff. But there ain't no way, you know, one thing I know about women, especially black women, they can smell vibes. And they always knew y'all was some hoe ass man. They always knew it. Like I said in my last video, y'all the type dudes that when y'all was in high school, middle school, elementary school, none of the black girls look y'all way. Hell, I don't even think real chicks even look y'all way, to be honest. I don't even think real Hispanic women and white women even looking y'all way. Y'all get the goofies around y'all. And that's why you have a bunch of robots sitting next to you on the podcast so you can dominate them with your so-called logic. And what you're doing is you're messing the game up. Because there's guys out here like myself that don't play no stuff like that. That value the ground that women walk on, especially black women, for real. And you messing the game up, man, with your so-called male logic. And that ain't right. That ain't right, bro. I got an issue with y'all, for real. I really got an issue. And I know there's a lot of other cats that got issues with it as well. So fellas, in order for us to capitalize on this problem, we gotta have these sisters back. We have to. We have to decline going on the podcast. And if you're gonna go on the podcast, you gotta set the record straight and walk out. And really G-check them, for real. They ain't even G's. You ain't gotta even G-check them. Just check them, to be honest. It's very important that black men come together and show support anytime there's disrespect. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a preference, man. You do whatever you want to do, bro. Like, I done did it outside my race before. God, dog, I'm with a black woman now. been with one, to be honest. Hell, 98% of my life I've always been one. 99, all right? Just that 1%. But nah, man, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. Fellas, we have to start showing our support tenfold, a lot more, man. And we gotta stop leaving these women in the dark and leaving them by themselves and egging on this type of behavior. Even if you feel that way, bro, you at least should have a problem with the disrespect. Even if you feel that way low key, because there's a lot of black men that feel that way, for real. But even if you do, man, there's a way how to go about doing things. There's a way how to get your point across without making somebody feel small. There's a way, man. There's always a way. And they ain't the way. I'm just saying it like that. So, fuck these man. They ain't nothing. They'll never be nothing. I don't care what they try to do to fix this situation. It's already out there now. They showing their true colors. And it's good that they showing their true colors, because then it lets everybody know where to go and how to move. Look at it on the bright side. So we definitely, women, black women, please get better at how you give your attention to fools like this. Because a lot of times y'all just working yourselves up and really not even doing really much about it except just barking. And I say that with no malice. I really come from a great, pure place. But like I said, y'all got to take the paper route more now. It's time to take the paper route and really, like I say, strap up your boots and put on your big girl panties and really take the political route, like how the dominant society does when it's time for them to make a statement and make a point. So that's it, man. That's enough for me.